friends, welcome to another video. My lights are out behind me because Sassy is sleeping and I don't want to disturb her. She's blind, but she can react to lights, so I like to keep them kind of dim for her. But my ring light and my vanity lights are on, so I've got enough light to show the products I'm about to be talking about because it's speed review day. Now, some of these I couldn't remember if I included in the last one, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go back and watch it, so if I do talk about them again, I apologize. I'll try to make everything as quick as I can. Good news is I've tried everything here at least once, I believe. So let's jump right on into everything. I'm really excited to talk about some of this. We've got some Glam Light, we've got some Revolution, One Size, we've got some ABH, some Chelsea Smith Cosmetics, Rare Beauty, all kinds of fun stuff. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump in and talk about lips. This video might be a bit all over the place because while I'm going to be doing lips first, I do have collections that also have lips in them, but I want to talk about the collections last, so sorry about that. Anyway, for lips, I do have 3 new products from Essence, and if you guys know me, you know I love their lip glows. Well, they just came out with 2 new ones at Ulta. They came out with this Space Glow color changing one. I've already got 2 of these and I love them so much. Look at that. This turns a really nice natural kind of purple on your lips, and I absolutely love it while leaving them moisturized for a really long time. And then they have the Positive Vibes Only one. Now this one looks like the 2 that I already have, except it's blue. I've got the clear one and the pink one, I believe. And yeah, I just love these. Like, look at how cute that is. And I'll just put some on my hand to show you just how quickly it changes color. You can definitely see the glitter in there, and it's already turning a really pretty shade of baby pink. Usually it reacts to warmth, and I'm gonna let y'all know my room's really cold. And then I'll also swatch the purple one right beside it. You're gonna see it changing. I'll swatch the purple one right here. It's definitely changing a lot quicker because it's gonna turn purple. More of like a smoky purple, but it's really pretty. I just don't think my hand, I don't think it's warm enough in here for that to really react. So sorry. But then they also came out with the Positive Vibes Only Lip Mask. So I've been trying this one out quite a bit. I'm hoping it'll start changing, but my hand's just freezing cold. It's so cold in here. So sorry about that. I really wish it would change color. Anyways, this is a lip mask, and this is the hardest lip mask that I have to get out. It's so hard to squeeze. The lip mask itself is green. It's very thick in consistency, so it feels nice. But y'all, squeezing this out is really hard to do. Like, I don't know if I need to take something, and maybe the hole seems big enough to me. Maybe I just need to take something and poke like more the hole to be bigger to, you know, get product out. But it is extremely difficult to get out. And again, my room's cold, so it might just be so cold it's hardening. I don't know, but it's very difficult to get out of there. But really, I do love these 2 lip glows. They're very nice. The lip mask feels nice when I can get it out. So, I mean, these are very affordable, very nice quality products. I do highly recommend anything from Essence, really, because it's so affordable. You can't go wrong. The other thing I have for lips that's not, what is my hair doing? That's not in a collection is from Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Ink Crayon in the shade, what color are you? Lead the Way, or number 15. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk dupe, the original. I have Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk medium, but it's not my favorite. And I didn't want to pay $30 for the regular Pillow Talk, so I asked somebody at Ulta, like one of the workers, what was a dupe, and they looked it up online and found this. I'm wearing it on my lips today, but it does look a little dark because I have a plum colored lip liner on and then just kind of filled it in with this to give like a bit of a darker rosy look. So this is the actual color of the pencil right here, but it is pretty. I'll just put a little bit more on. You see it's very beautiful pink, and this dries down matte. It's not going anywhere. This is honestly kind of magic. I've never seen a stick, like a lipstick, do this. It dries down completely matte and it will not smudge. It stays on for hours. I was actually really impressed. While I'm here talking about lips, and that was all the only lip things I have that aren't in collections, you know, I thought we would just move along to accessories because I have quite a few different little accessories. So I got the NYX Barbie movie mirror they came out with, like the flip phone. And I actually love this. It's got 2 mirrors on it. I used it really for my Barbie accessory where, you know, like the the picture from my YouTube video that I did for you guys getting ready for Barbie. I used it for that, but I also use it like in my carry-on bag, you know, just to see. It's the top one is a zoomed in mirror, and then the bottom one is just your regular mirror, but I really like it. Like right now, I can see where I have a few pieces of mascara just falling from my face. But it's super cute. I think it was 12 bucks, but I mean, I love mirrors. I collect cute little mirrors, so I'm not complaining at all. I found it at Ulta. It might have been 8. I don't remember. I know I used points to get it though, so I didn't pay for it. And then I got these two little seashell, what says seashell? These two seashell claw clips in a pack from Five Below. They were $3.50, I believe, for a pack of 2. And they also had a blue and a hot pink one in a pack, I think. But I really liked these. And I'm going to put these in my bags with my other claw clips because I keep them all together in this little Wet n Wild bag from the Care Bears collection. How cute are these? They're like iridescent too. My only complaint was it was so hard to find any of them that don't have these little melted areas in a couple places. But you know, like from far away, it's not like anybody can get up close to my hair to be able to see it. But yes. Okay, so I have a few face products that were gifted to me. I want to go ahead and talk about them really quick. Thank you so much to the brands who send me stuff. I don't get sent stuff a lot, so when I do, it's a big deal. First off, I have a water recharging cream from Kate Somerville. I've been loving this. Not only because it leaves my skin feeling so nice and hydrated, but because of the bottle. It's one of those ones where you push the lid down and it just pops up like that Drunk Elephant one. Yeah, girl, it's great. $76, you can get it at Sephora. This has really been making my skin feel amazing during the summer. I really enjoy that. Thank you, Kate Somerville. Next, I have a matte setting spray from Milk Cosmetics. Or Milk Makeup, not Milk Cosmetics, girl, what am I thinking? I'm so used to saying cosmetics after something, but this is Milk Makeup. Anyway, matte setting spray. First of all, the packaging, the component, beautiful, sleek, easy to throw in your purse. This is actually all black, so I'm going to be keeping it on my vanity because my vanity's black with a glass tabletop and all these spooky little witchy decor all the way around it. If you'd like to see that, let me know and I'll definitely do a vanity tour in another video. But yes, amazing. It's really interesting to me because a lot of the times when these brands come out with setting sprays, you see them geared towards luminosity and dewy skin, but this one did the exact opposite and I actually really enjoyed it. I personally, before I put on my highlighter is usually one of my last steps. I like to have a matte face. I don't like to touch my skin and to get foundation on my fingers or for it to feel sticky or wet. I love a matte finish, and then I throw on some highlighter obviously for some glow, but this is really nice. If you enjoy a matte finish like I do, I think you'll really like it. And then lastly, Huda Beauty sent over their Faux Filter Color Corrector. Now girl, if you know me and you've been watching me for a long time, you know I love their Faux Filter Concealer. This one's in the shade Cotton Candy. This is really nice. I also have their OG concealer, but this one is so full coverage. It's the most full coverage one I own. Paired with this, it's really nice. There's a whole TikTok on this, as well as the Kate Somerville cream. If you guys want one on the Milk Makeup setting spray, let me know. I've not posted one, but I definitely can. But yes, this is amazing. If you own the Faux Filter concealer, this is a bit different consistency, which threw me off because I kind of expected them to be the same since they're in the Faux Filter line. But this is a bit more liquidy and thin versus the concealer is thick and very heavy, but that's why I usually just use a dot and that's it because it'll go a long way. So this is amazing. I really like it. If you have dark circles, I think you will enjoy it. By the way, this is the shade Pink Pomelo. It does pull a bit more peach, but if you are not peach, if your dark eyes don't really get corrected with peach colored things, there are more colors on Sephora's website as well as Huda's website. I think they had about 6 shades I could choose from. Yep, I do believe it was about 6 or 7. Moving right along into some more face products. I do have more stuff that was gifted to me, but that's in the eyes, so we'll do that when we get there. But let's do some powder products. That's always fun. Actually, no, I've got a lot more powder than I do liquids, so we'll do liquids first. I bought some stuff from Sephora and got this little sample of their Rare Beauty Eye Brightening Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. I was going to say eye brightening serum, but it's just an eye brightener. Anyway, they came in a lot of shades. I only used this one because I knew this was just going to be too light and this one's going to be way too dark. So I used this one, and I think I'll just put this in a little pile for my mom or maybe a friend to want to try or something. I don't really know. I just could get two free samples, so I got this and the KVD powder, which I already tried. We're going to talk about it again because it's new. to my collection again. But yes, this was not for me. Even on my no makeup days, you know, I like a bit something medium coverage. I like a concealer, and this is just not my vibe. I don't want to say I don't g-haul with it, but I just don't, it's not for me. If you like a light coverage, you will like this. I do like the shade range that they give you to try, because, you know, one of these definitely will work for you. Seeing as it's not a concealer, it's just an eye brightener. But yeah, it wasn't for me. It was nice, wasn't for me. It didn't cover one dark circle. It just did what it's supposed to do and brighten my eye. And yeah, I want something with a bit more coverage. So even though it wasn't for me, it was still a nice product. I can't sit there and tell you it was terrible. You know. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. This is the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Tint Foundation. This is the shade Soft Beige. I used this today. I've tried using this 5 times, you guys. 5 times. I know exactly how many times I've tried to use it. And I know today's the only day I could get it to work for me. This is a terrible foundation. It separates. It starts peeling. It looks absolutely terrible. Today I tried it differently and it actually worked, but the other times I was trying to use it, I tried using it with a brush. I tried, you know, blending it in with my hands like I've seen people do. Nope. Did the same thing. Honestly, today I just took my little lid here for my color switched, squeezed some on there, took a wet sponge and just painted it on and then blended it out, because that's how I seen somebody else doing it. And I decided to try it. So here's a close-up of my skin. You could definitely see where I'm still separating in a few areas, and it's not the best. I'm still peeling. I have peeled on my chin quite a bit today, but I've tried my best to make it wear, because I'm trying to see maybe if I like it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I really can't. I think at this point matte foundations are not for me. I like something a bit more satin or loomy. But then I like to go powder it, and I still like to hold a little bit of that shine through it, but I like the feel to the touch of matte. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, this, can you even tell really? I feel like you can. It's just not very consistent as far as the way it blends. I feel like it's very dry. It's just not a good foundation. So if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend it. Mine's not even really dry. I have sensitive skin that's normally combination, but it never really gets super dry unless it's the winter time. I tend to get really, really dry, but it's not for me. Again, I can honestly say I've tried it quite a few times and nothing's worked. Today has been the best I've got it to look, and it's still clinging and separating and just not doing very well. So unfortunately, that's a no from me, and I hate it because I really love NYX. It's very affordable, and I got it from Walmart, and I've never even had to return anything to Walmart before, so I don't know if I'll try or if I'm just gonna end up putting in a giveaway pile to from one of my friends or family members to take. I don't know. I just hate it. It's not for me. My favorite foundation, honestly, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the little wand in shade 3. It is my holy grail. If I'm a bit more tan, I'll mix 3 and 4. I love it. I'm definitely gonna have to get shade 2 as well for winter times. I know I'm gonna be pasty, and 3 is gonna be too dark. Anyway, I also have been trying this Soul Body Gradual Self Tanning Face Moisturizer. This smells so good. It's from ColourPop's little body brand, Soul. And I mixed this with my Good Molecules lightweight daily moisturizer just because I don't want this all over my face. This smells a bit strong, and I know that if I just put this on my face, that fragrance is really gonna bother my skin, so I just use like 1 pump of this with a few squeezes of the moisturizer, mix, and then apply. I do find it works really well. Today that foundation is a bit light on me, so I'm looking kind of pasty, but I do feel like I'm pretty tan right now, so I feel like this really has been helping me get an even tan on my face. Usually when I'm out laying in the sun, I wear sunglasses, so I'll have like this ring, and up here and down here is darker, but I do feel like that has helped to even everything out, which is really nice. I really do enjoy that. So the rest of my face products are all powder products. I'm going to gather them all together, kind of separate them into categories, and we'll go through those. Okay, everything is separated. Let's just jump right on in. I have one single bronzer. I don't feel like I usually try bronzers or talk about them, So this is fun. This is one that I found at Marshall's. This is the I Heart Revolution Coffee Bronzer in the shade Cappuccino. I got one of theirs in the little donut packaging years ago. Absolutely loved it. Can't remember what happened to it. I think I decluttered it and gave it away. But to who? I don't know. But anyway, it was really good. It just got to the point where I wasn't reaching for it, so I ended up getting rid of it. Anyway, this is really red toned, orangey red tone, and as you can see, it's really warm. Not really my vibe, but I've usually been liking to add just a touch of this on top of another bronzer, which is what I did today, to make it pull a bit more red. And I actually like it because it can double as a blush and a bronzer. I am wearing another blush today. I don't think it's a new one though, but I added another blush anyway. This is really nice, a bit powdery. I definitely have to tap my brush off a couple times, but if you use the slightest amount, if you're a pale girl like I look like today, then it will work for you. I'd say right now I'm light medium because again, I am tanning and I'm not really this pale. If you've watched my other videos, you know my foundation that I use, that blurring one, it just shows up very pale on me. So yeah, this is really nice though. Even though it's a bit powdery, I don't mind it. I can make it work. Then I have 3 highlighters. Exciting. I love trying highlighters. So 2 of them I found at Marshall's. The first one is another Physicians Formula product. Actually, they both are. I was about to say, I thought I already talked about a Physicians Formula product, but they're both here. So this is the butternut highlighter. I was gonna say bronzer. The other bronzer I used today was the butternut bronzer. This is the butternut highlighter. And y'all, they smell so good. Look at that. Look at that. This is so soft. It's a beautiful highlighter. Oh my gosh. Physicians Formula products are so freaking good. I love that. Does it have a shade or is it just butternut? It's the Butter Buddies highlighter in the shade Golden Nude. Beautiful. The packaging's super cute. So the other product I have from Physicians Formula is the Rose All Day Petal Glow. And this is the shade Shimmering Rose. So it says it's a highlighter, but I definitely use it more of like a blush lighter, a 2-in-1. It came with a little brush. I don't use those though, but this is what the product itself looks like. Again, found it at Marshall's. It's a beautiful shimmery rose color. I love the little stamp in there. I just absolutely love it. It's a beautiful formula. There's what it looks like, a beautiful kind of rose gold. I'm just gonna put it over here. Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's like a blush topper. It just really stands out. It's a 2-in-1, so you don't have to highlight. It's gorgeous. 10 out of 10. I really love this. The last highlighter I have is from Rare Beauty. I was so excited when I looked on Sephora and saw they actually had the shade I wanted. Like, what? This is the shade Mesmerize, and these have been out of stock every time I looked, and when I finally decided to look about a couple of weeks ago, it was in stock, so I made an order with this and then the pink one size translucent powder we're about to talk about. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. It's the pink one, and you can build this up, you can sheer it out. It's just so stunning. I mean, the hype behind this was absolutely real. I see why so many people loved it. I really do. Gorgeous. Then I have 3 powders. The first one is my little KVD mini powder I got as a sample. I don't really like this stuff. I've used up a miniature one before because at the time I didn't have a lot of powders, I don't think. It was years ago though, so I don't really remember. But this was the only other thing I was really interested in the sample section. So I grabbed it, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I used it today, and again, I just feel like it's one of those products that doesn't work for me. I'm sure other people would enjoy it. And I am going to see if somebody else wants this, like a family member or a friend. Because I feel like it's just not translucent on me. It does leave a bit of a white cast, which again, it could be a factor in why I look so much off color than I normally am today. Maybe that and the foundation just didn't really match my skin tone, so it's a bit sad, but it didn't work for me. And I don't remember me really loving it before. I think I just used it again because it was hyped up at the time and I wanted to like it, but I used it up before. I do remember emptying it out and using it up. The other powder I have is from One Size. This is the Ultra Pink powder. I did return my translucent one because it kind of did the same thing and left a white cast on me. Wasn't a fan of it, but this one is really nice. This one I do love and I really enjoy it. It's a beautiful pink. I've done a full review of this on my TikTok as well. I just actually have been loving it. I really enjoy this. I'm so excited to have it. I was so excited to have it. I still am. The excitement's not left yet, and I don't think it will, honestly, because I'm so happy about it. This is another product I found at Marshall's, and I'm not gonna lie, I mainly got it because the packaging was so stinking cute. Look at how bougie this looks. Anyway, this is a Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder from Flower Beauty. I think this Drew Barrymore's brand. Haven't really tried a lot from the brand before. Matter of fact, I don't think I've tried anything really besides the concealer that I didn't like. This, however, I really do like. So you just pop this open and it comes with a puff. And then in here is where the powder comes out of. I honestly just like to go, once I finish my makeup, and take a face brush like this, a very thin one, grab a little bit of it and just kind of swoop it everywhere for a bit of a glow. A beautiful lightweight powder. It feels so nice on the skin. Even after you set it with spray and go in with that, it's just fantastic. Leaves the most soft, focused finish to your skin. I've really been enjoying that. But I am curious as to how long this is going to last me, because again, when you open it, where the powder comes out of is pretty low in there, so I don't know how long this is going to last me. I didn't really, let's see, how much does it say it has in here? 0.28 ounces. I don't really think it's going to last me that long. It's not really heavy. It's pretty light, actually, so we'll see, though, if I run out of it. Maybe they still make it. I know I found it at Marshall's, so it might be one of those things that's discontinued. So the last two face products I have for you guys are palettes. How exciting is that? I love face palettes. I love trying them. All kinds of stuff. So I found this first one on sale at Walmart. It is the Wet n Wild Sesame Street Let's Play Together Best Buddies Complexion Trio. That was a mouthful. It's got Bert and Ernie on it. It's so cute. It's got two bronzers, a lighter one, a darker one, and a highlighter. This is really dark for me, but I got it not only to use it as a face trio, but as an eye trio as well. A simple on-the-go eye palette that you can also use for your face when you go traveling. It was so cute. I don't remember how much it was. I do know it was on sale, though. That's the only reason I grabbed it. I was looking at the sale, the clearance stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. They had the blush one as well, but I've got a lot of blushes, and I didn't really want any more. I've got a lot of Wet n Wild blushes anyway that I collect, the single ones, so I wanted to try these, and it is really good. If y'all can find it, I highly recommend it. Normally I go mixing these two, but lately I've just been liking to use this one, but mixing them creates the perfect middle shade, and it's really, really, really nice formula. The last face product I have is a face palette from My Heart Revolution. This is the Caramel Candy Face Palette. This is so freaking cute. Again, found it at Marshall's, super cheap. It's got a nice big mirror in there. It's a face quad. You get two blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. I really do love these. Not so much this blush, but I do like mixing the two, and this is a really pretty pink. This is a matte blush, the pink one, but this one has some shimmer in it, and it's just really powdery, but for the price, you cannot beat it, and it's so, 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 so cute. I mean, I love I Heart Revolution's packaging anyway, but that is just too freaking adorable. I do want to give a quick disclaimer. These next two products were sent to me for free as well, and I've been using them quite a bit to promote them, but my opinion on these products are my own opinions. Just because I get sent stuff for free does not mean I'm gonna lie to y'all ever. I humble myself on being very true to you guys. I love being honest with you guys. Even when a product doesn't work, I'll let you know I don't like it. It did not work for me. But these next two products are from Chelsea Smith Cosmetics. I've got the Diamonds Gotta Shine palette and the Let's Go Party lashes from her Barbie Week collection. So, so, so cute. We're going to talk about these, and I've already done quite a few looks with this palette and the lashes on my TikTok if you're interested. So let's talk about the palette first, because the lashes, I mean, their lashes are gorgeous, but I don't have as much to say about those as I do to say about the palette. This is the packaging. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the blue to pink ombre. You get some purple in there. It's super cute. The palette itself does come with a mirror, which is really nice, but this is what it looks like, and I just want to say, wow, honestly, when I tried it and before she released it, because I did get it about a week, I believe, before she launched it. I cannot speak. Anyway, when I tried it, I'm like, oh my god, the quality is like a palette that people pay $50, $60 for. I'm like, I wonder how much she's going to charge for this. Y'all, it's $25. Need I repeat myself? $25. That is insanely inexpensive and super affordable for an eyeshadow palette with not only this many shades, but the quality of this palette. It's so gorgeous. There are mattes, there are glitters, there are shimmers, and I just want to say there's a really unique glitter in here that caught my eye the instant I saw it. Not only the holographic one, this one right here. This is the shade Goals, and the reason, you may ask, because it's duochrome. It's going to look like a pinky holographic here, and when you turn it, will it show it in the mirror? Yes, do you see it's green? It's like a teal. It's duochrome. I don't know how it does that, but the light makes it change colors. I've done four looks with this palette so far. I do not believe I've posted one of them, but the other 3 I've definitely posted. Amazing. Love, love, love the glitters. I don't really play with glitter a lot, but this palette really changed my mind and made me re-fall in love with glitters. Again, y'all, $25, and I have a code that can save you money if you'd like to go give it a go. My code is Lyssa. It's just LYSSA. Use it at checkout. It'll get you some money off, which will save you even more money off of an already affordable palette. Amazing. And these are the Let's Go Party lashes. First of all, the presentation here. Let me carry my miniature lashes in here in my little mini purse. How cute. And then, not only that, but you get a little diamond knob to pull them out of. Like, ma'am, excuse me, that's freaking adorable. These are the lashes themselves. Of course, you're going to get Chelsea's little logo in the box. A beautiful wispy lash. I just absolutely love them. I did have to cut them to fit my eye. I have to cut every lash pretty much because I just find that I don't like them going from all the way out here to all the way in my eye, like this socket or the inner corner. I just don't like it. So I did cut them, but they're absolutely gorgeous. If you've seen my looks with the palette, every look I've done with the palette, I pair these lashes with it because it's perfect. So I really do love both of those. Her lashes are really nice. I do own a pair I've talked about in the past. I have 2 pairs of the Barbie girl lashes, the black ones with the like couple pink lashes at the end. Amazing, super voluptuous. I really love them. I just love her lashes. I love everything I've tried from her. There's not been a single thing I've tried that been like, nope, not for me. Everything's amazing. I was so happy when she reached out to me wanting to send those to me to try to help her, you know, promote her Barbie week. And I'm amongst a beautiful group of girls who were sent it. Super happy to be able to do that. I came home and told my mom about it and I almost started to cry. I'm like, to have her notice me and to want to send me something for free to help her, it just really, it made my day. It absolutely brightened my day. I still talk about like, oh my God, I can't believe she sent it to me. Like, it was a dream because, again, brands don't really reach out to send me stuff like that. And to be noticed, I love Chelsea. To be noticed by her was just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Chelsea, if you ever see this. I really appreciate you. The next few things I have, I think I talked about this in my last video, but I couldn't remember. It's one of those things, like I said, I couldn't remember, so I'm going to talk about it quickly. Again, the ABH Cosmos palette. Nothing's changed. I still love the palette. I know I've done a 3 looks, 1 video palette video with this palette. Y'all, that was a mouthful. I know I've done a video dedicated to this palette, so I'm not going to talk about it much just in case I have already included it in a video. I genuinely cannot remember. Amazing palette. You need to try it if you like duochromes. It's just amazing. The shiftiness of the shades is unreal. The quality of the mattes is so nice. They are a bit powdery, the mattes, but tap it off, it blends like a dream. I promise you it is worth it. I do believe it's at Ulta now because I saw it last time I went. So girl, I feel like when ABH launches a palette, I mean, it is just so hyped up and it's worth every minute of the hype they give it because the quality is there, baby. I also picked up from Marshalls a Game of Thrones soap brow product from them. Now I have tried their regular one and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't for me at the time because I didn't really know how to do the soap brows and I just made it look like crap. But now I do kind of like a bushy brow moment, so I've decided to pick up the other one. Are you shitting me? So I also had this problem with my other soap brow product from them where the soap just was not melted in there. I guess it was kind of it would pop out like that, and this one just did the same thing. So I don't know if maybe I need to melt it and then just, you know, pour it back in there. I think that might be the best thing to do. But anyway, I'm going to try that later and see if it works. I really do think that this will work for me this time around. If you've tried their soap brow products, let me know. This is the only thing I have not tried. Yeah, this is the only thing in here I've not tried yet. So I will keep this in my new product palette and let y'all know, 1, if I was able to melt it and put it back in here right, and 2, if it worked for me. Yay. I didn't even mean to include that in here. I don't know why it was in my new product drawer when I like products for me to talk to you guys about, because I haven't used it yet and I swore I kept it aside. But anyway, sorry about that. I'll keep you guys updated. Let's see. I've got 2 other eye products. This one is from About Face. I tried their teal shadow and I absolutely loved it. This one's no exception. It's a gray shade. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the shade Hidden Garden. And I love smoky eyes, but I thought maybe a gray smoky eye instead of just a black or a brown one would be absolutely gorgeous. Today I kind of did a plum burgundy-ish smoky eye, and I'll show you in a minute what palette I used for that. But yeah, these are absolutely amazing. They blend so beautifully. I absolutely love it. There's a hair in this one, and there's that gnat. I think I just got him. He was on my leg. Anyway, there's a hair in this one, but these are absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the teal one, and I was looking at other shades that my Ulta had. Well, not my Ulta, the Ulta in a city away. I just so happened to be there, so I went in and looked. I was just looking at what other shades they had, and I'm like, oh, a gray. I don't own any like gray eyeliner or a gray cream shadow, so I thought that would be really cool, and I have actually loved it. It's been super awesome to work with. It's super unique to my collection, which is nice because anything that's unique I love to try it, which is why I also picked up this ColourPop Duochrome shadow in the shade Glaze. I tried this on my eyes in a tutorial on TikTok. Didn't really like it, but when I swatched it on my hand at Ulta, it was just amazing and I had to have it. I do think I'm going to end up using this as a liquid highlight instead of an eyeshadow because to me, it didn't suit my eye color well, but I'm telling you that as a liquid highlight would just be insane, I think. I think it would just be like a sunset and it would just be absolutely gorgeous. So that's why I picked it up, really. But I did want to use it as a shadow in a tutorial because I thought it would match my look well. It just didn't really do it for me, but I think as a highlight it's going to be gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Should we just try it right now for funsies because I'm not really going anywhere? I think we should. I'm going to grab my spongy. And I hope it doesn't break apart my makeup. I've got my mirror over here. I'm just gonna peek at. Okay, maybe don't dot it on. Oh, okay. You know what? It seemed to do pretty well with my finger actually instead of the sponge, but I'm tapping it in just in case. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Would it do better, I wonder, if I put it like some on the back of my hand and then pick it up with the sponge? Let's try that. Y'all didn't know this was gonna be a first impressions, did you? So I'm just picking it up from the back of my hand on that sponge. Okay, so I find that there just added some glitter. Didn't really pick up much of the pigment, which is nice, but I definitely prefer that side. So it does very beautiful as a highlighter. I'm actually really excited. A duochrome highlighter. Girl, I was kind of thinking that it would be fine as that anyways. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it. It's not like the red to green or the blue to purple highlighters. It's like a golden to pink to purple, so it kind of works. Are you guys ready for the last 3 things? They're collections. They're like collections of products. Okay, so really excited. The first thing I only have 2 products from. It's the Revolution Nemo collection. When I saw it was at Walmart, I absolutely ran because I don't really like ordering palettes and stuff online for the simple fact of every time I've tried, most of the time, unless it's from Glamlight, I've never, crossed my fingers, I've never had a Glamlight shadow come in broken. But most of the time, if I'm going to order from Revolution especially, or Ulta, they come in broken. So when I saw it was at Walmart, I had to run and see it for myself. So I grabbed this one doesn't even have a name on it. It's just the one with the turtle on it. My aunt told me his name because she absolutely loves Disney and cartoons. I know his son's name was Squirt. I know that much, but I don't remember his name. But this is what the palette itself looks like. If you know me, you know I love turtles. I love wolves. I love bats. Those are definitely my top 3 favorites, but this one has like a little turtle embossment on it, and I also love sharks. But yes, anyway, this was one of my top favorite animals, so I absolutely had to have it. It's so stinking cute. The color story, something about it just screamed summer to me. I absolutely love this. I've used it quite a few times. The quality of the mattes are really nice. The shimmers you do have to work with a bit and build them up. I find they work best with a kind of more fluffy brush and spray. When I say kind of more fluffy, I mean like a brush like this, maybe shorter, but not a dense brush. I definitely wouldn't go in with just a flat brush because they don't really work for me like that, but they're very nice regardless. I love the palette. It's so inexpensive. How can you really go wrong with it, you know? I was hoping they had the big palette with the goggles on it, you know? They didn't, but that's okay. That's okay. This is the liquid blush. It is the... My gosh, do they not have names? It just says Nemo blush. And I think there was a Dory one too, maybe, but this is the more orangey one. And I actually really like this. I find that I have to put a lot on or it tends to just disappear, which is not normal. I do have their blush bombs and they're absolutely gorgeous. A very sheer wash of color, but they show up, you know? This one really did shock me because it took a lot of product for it to actually show up. But I guess that can be good if you're someone who doesn't like a lot of pigment and you really like to be able to work with the product and build it up. To me, I'm just kind of used to putting it on and seeing pigment, you know? My next batch of products is from Profusion. This is their Jurassic Park collection. I have to watch myself because I did an entire video dedicated to this just this past week, I think. Yeah, before I left for vacation. So I kept saying in the video Jurassic World, and even in my TikTok I think I said Jurassic World, and I'm like, no, it's Park, it's the first one. I always say the wrong one because I'm just so used to watching the Jurassic World movies now. Pardon me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about half the time. Anyway, the kit came with this headband, which I absolutely love. I've been wearing it so much lately. It also came with the bag, which again, I love. It's got the little logo on it. It's so cute. And then it came with the visitor pass. Again, I did talk about these in the review, so I am going to kind of speed through this and the next collection, except for one product I didn't talk about there. Anyway, here's the visitor pass, super cute. And then the this little kit also came with the liner. Where is the liner? Here it is. It's in the back. It also came with this really beautiful chrome liner. Beautiful. I have used it as a liquid shadow. Absolutely loved it. There's an update on that if you're waiting for it. I also got the Dilophosaurus spray with SPF. I've been loving this. I carry it with me when I go, like when I went on vacation, I carried it in my purse with me. Gorgeous. It's a gorgeous formula. I really, really love it. It's very lightweight. It does have a bit of a scent to it. It's just a sunscreen scent, you know. I feel like it's hard to mask that, but very nice. And then for the price, you can't beat it. The Plumping Hydrating Lip Crayon, absolutely love it. Very dry, very waxy, very different from the Tarte Maracuja lips, but I actually really like it. It's nice. It's beautiful. The Dixite number 2 liquid bronzer, I hate the packaging. I've come to my senses. I absolutely hate the packaging. I wish it was different. To me, it just reminds me of a nail polish bottle, and it's very awkward to apply. Other than that, the product itself is great. I actually really enjoy the product and the way it looks on the skin. Hate the packaging. I do just want to throw this out there though, even if the packaging sucks on a product, unless it's practically impossible to use, it's not going to stop me from using the product. Like, just because this is awkward to use, I can easily put some on the back of my hand or on the back of a palette and, you know, grab it with a brush or sponge and use it that way. So it's not impossible to use. I just hate the packaging. The lip and cheek tint, I really love this. I do find it's not really color changing. It does kind of stay that color. Look, it's the color of my nails. How cute is that? Anyway, this is the purple one. It's the shade Raptor, and it even has a little raptor embossed on there. It's so cute though. I absolutely love this. I've been using it a lot. Not normal product for me to use, definitely, but I really do enjoy it. The highlighters still have my heart. Profusion highlighters are just amazing. I've got Missing T-Rex and Jurassic Stomper, both shades that they came out within the collection. They're tie-dye, they're gorgeous. Their formula really reminds me of the ColourPop Super Shock, just with a bit more glitter Profusion has, I find, which is nice. I love glitter. I've not used the face gems yet. I really haven't had anything like I wanted to use them in. But I do think these are glow in the dark, and I do think these would be really cool to use in a look. So I'll definitely try to incorporate that in somewhere at some point. But yes, I really do love the whole collection. For future reference, when they come out with collections, I do not like their eyeshadows. I've tried them in the past. I find that their liquid eyeshadows crease on me really bad, and I don't really care for those either. Love the colors, do not like the formula. Something about it creases like crazy on me. But I love Profusion's face products, so those are usually going to be what I grab. Everything else I have is from Glamlight. So the Rick and Morty collection is the bulk of my Glamlight stuff. I only have one other product from them that I got, and that's what I'm going to be spending most of the time talking about because I already did a review on the Rick and Morty collection, and if you're interested, that is up on YouTube for you guys to watch, as well as I think 2 tutorials on TikTok, I believe, or maybe just 1, but there's also a tutorial with at least 1 with it on there as well. But what I used for my eyes today is the Chucky palette. the Crazy in Love collection with Glamlight. Absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely not their usual eyeshadow palette. They usually go for these bright, beautiful, colorful stories, and this is not that. This is definitely deeper, it's dark, it's kind of not really grungy, but it's just smoky, and I really do like it. So I used this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, and this one over here today. And then I've also played with this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I've not played with these three down here, but I believe those are the only three I've not played with, and this one up here I've used today as well. But other than that, I think it's a really nice palette. I will say I found the red mattes a bit hard to blend out. But again, this is their first darker palette, I believe, so it could just be, you know, they're not used to making these dark palettes. You know, they are coming out with the Ghost Face collection, so I would love to see maybe another dark color story, but super easy to blend. And it could just, you know, been a bad day for me. It might not have been my best blending day. I did blend it out with some powder foundation and it did fine, but at first I was struggling, and you can even kind of see here a little line where it was not working for me in my P. Louise base today. It just wasn't doing it. But other than that, the shimmers are fantastic, very beautiful, very glittery. They just leave my eyes looking very beautiful. And under my eyes, they blended okay. It was just that literally nothing on this side. Just this one little area right here was not wanting to blend. So I do think that they did a good job picking the colors, though. I don't think they could have done anything better with that because it's absolutely gorgeous. So the Rick and Morty collection, again, I'm going to kind of fly through. So I don't want to spend, you know, 10 minutes on this collection when I've already done a half an hour video maybe talking about it. I don't remember how long it was, but definitely did a complete tutorial and everything. These are just going to be my final thoughts. We'll start with the spray. This is something that they've never done before. Glamlight's never had a setting spray, so I was really excited to see this. First of all, I want to commend them for being creative on this shape. Again, I've never seen a little beaker shaped setting spray before. This definitely helps longevity of your makeup. It's not going to make it glowy or make it matte. It really just helps longevity, I feel like, and it does the job. It locks that makeup in place when everything's finished, and it does have a bit of a powerful sprayer, but what I like to do is spray a bit onto my sponge, tap my sponge on the back of my hand, and just go tapping. Go to Tap Town. It'll be okay. It works beautifully. I really do like it. I've been kind of fiddling with the best way to use it, because even when I take it and hold it complete arm's distance away from my face, it's still got a powerful sprayer on it. It will shoot you down and leave the white dots, but spraying like 2 or 3 pumps of it onto your sponge and then tapping some onto your hand so it's not too wet is honestly the best way I found to use it. Then we have the Accelerated Time and the Rick hologram lip kits. I should hold them like this, I guess. So you get the purple one, which is the Rick hologram, and then the more bronzy nude peachy one is the Accelerated Time. The lip liners are really nice. The glosses are absolutely beautiful. They're duochrome. They're amazing. I have a collection of Glamlight Slippies, and I'm so excited to finally get to add these with their friends and just let them meet everybody. They're so gorgeous. The lip glosses, I will say, the only thing I hate about their glosses is the fact that I feel like I have to kind of dip in here 3 or 4 times to get anything off. Let's just add a little bit. Or you see, I just don't feel like it looks glossy with one dip in there. So I do feel like it takes 3 or 4 to get the amount of gloss that I want on my lips. But other than that, I have no complaints. There's no scent to them this time, which is nice, though I do miss their sweet scented ones. Next up, we have the Rick and Morty highlighter trio. This is my favorite thing in the collection. I love highlighters. These are duochromes. Look at that flip on the purple one. Absolutely gorgeous. These are really nice. I've actually been really enjoying these. The middle one is on my brow bone today, but I've been using those non-stop pretty much because they're just that good. And then the last product I have is the eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely massive. I know it's not their biggest one, but it is huge. And then it's a beautiful neon color story with some beautiful shimmers in it. I have used everything in here but the purples and the oranges, I believe, and the black. I've dipped into the black a couple of times to deepen looks up, but I've not done like a smoky look with it or anything, you know. But I've played with quite a few shades in here, and I have to say, typical amazing Glamlight formula. They really do kill their colorful palettes, and I absolutely adore them. They're absolutely top 3 favorite brands for me. I'm not going to tell you all my other ones. I'm not going to get picky and, you know, but just know that Glamlight is one of my top favorite brands and I absolutely adore them. They can do no wrong in my eyes. That's everything I have for y'all. I wish y'all could see the mess of products I have on my vanity right now. It is a bit overwhelming, which is exactly why I felt like I needed to go ahead and get this video over with so I could get these products put away, because it is overwhelming when it starts to get full. I look at everything and I'm like, gosh, I've already tried everything. I just need to get the video done so I can put everything away. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too long, and if it was, I hope you grabbed a snack and stuck around with me until the end.